guys, so I'm back today with a little book haul to share with you. So I decided last year, a few months ago, that I wanted to start reading more books. I bought the Twilight books again. I've read them, but I'd passed them on or used them like to make a junk journal and things like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll buy them again, and I haven't read them still. I watched Crafty Little Amy then the other day, and she was sharing some books that she'd read and she wants to read more. And I thought, you know what, we're currently in Wales, we are in lockdown, and I thought now's the perfect time. I got some Christmas money, now's the perfect time to buy some books and actually read. And so I went to, as suggested, to our food shop, and I picked up some books. So the books are £4.50 each, I think, or £5 each, or two for £8. So I picked up 4 books, but I did check the prices on Amazon, and they're more expensive on Amazon. But anyway, I've already started reading this one last night. I started reading this one, and I'll tell you now what page am I on. I'm already on 187. I'm a really fast reader. So yeah, started reading that last night, could not put it down. I love Sophie Kinsella. She's the, obviously it says Christmas Shopaholic, but Confessions of a Shopaholic and things like that. If you love books like that, I highly recommend Sophie Kinsella. She is amazing. I've downloaded an app that Helen James suggested, and it's called Goodreads, and you can track the books you're reading, books you've read, and books you want to read. So I've downloaded that, so I'll leave the link in the description box about that. And yeah, I'm loving this book so far. So I picked up some crime ones then. So this one currently on Amazon for paperback as well is £7 something, whereas I bought it for 2 for £8. So this is The Family Upstairs. One house, 2 families, 3 bodies, and it's by Lisa Jewell. And there's the blurb. Is it the blurb they call it? On the back. Be careful who you let in. In a large house in London's fashionable Chelsea, a baby is awake in her cot. Well fed and cared for, she is happily waiting for someone to pick her up. In the kitchen lie 3 decomposing corpses. Close to them is a hastily scrawled note. They've been dead for several days. Who has been looking after the baby, and where did they go? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. You know, I like thriller programs and things like that, horror films, and so I thought I'm going to give some books a try. This is called The Open House then. Your home is for sale, 13 people go inside, only 12 leave. So there's the blurb on the back. It says, everyone's welcome, but not everyone leaves. Nick and Amber Miller are splitting up and selling their family home, but despite the desirable location, the house isn't moving, not a single viewing so far. When their estate agent suggests an open house event, Amber agrees, even as she worries about their gossiping neighbours attending and snooping around their home. But Amber has more to worry about than nosy neighbours, because 13 people enter her house that afternoon and only 12 leave. Someone doesn't want the house to sell and is willing to do anything to stop it. So that book is by Sam Carrington. And then I picked up The Couple Next Door by Shari Lapina. It's a twisty, utterly riveting tale. People are capable of almost anything. The #1 bestseller. It says the most talked about thriller of the year. So it says, you never know what's happening on the other side of the wall. Your neighbour told you that she didn't want your 6-month-old daughter at the dinner party. Nothing personal, she just couldn't stand her crying. Your husband said it would be fine. After all, you only live next door. You'll have the baby monitor. You'll take it in turns to go back every half an hour. Your daughter was sleeping when you checked on her last, but now as you race up the stairs in your deathly quiet house, your worst fears are realised. She's gone. You've never had to call the police before, but now they're in your home, and who knows what they'll find there. What would you be capable of when pushed past your limit? So yeah, they're the ones I got. I did also pick up, I don't even know where I put them. I got a feeling I've left them in the car. I picked up, they had a Disney Villains, the Twisted Tales box set. I think it's 3 or 4 books, and it was down to £10. So I picked up that. I don't know if I'll read it though. I just like the look of the book covers, but I think I've left it in the car. But yeah, so far so good with my reading. It's the 3rd day. I started this on the 2nd, and I think I'll have it finished by tomorrow, and then I'll start my next one. So yeah, I'd love it if you'd all join me in reading more this year. I've set my aim on the Goodreads app as 30 books this year. I'm hoping to surpass that. I am going to keep track of it in my bullet journal as well. But yeah, I hope you're all okay, and take care, guys. Bye.